have defeated ISIS in Syria. My only reason for being there during the Trump presidency. Well, Turkey has criticised the deployment of US troops alongside the YPG, the Syrian branch of the PKK terror group. Let's get more from our defence analyst, Ubay Shabandar. So first of all, Ubay, what are you hearing from US officials about this decision?
Well, we seem to be on the precipice of a major watershed moment for American policy on Syria, as it seems that President Trump is shifting his position in terms of keeping U.S. forces in Syria, and has reportedly, according to anonymous Pentagon officials, have begun informing the YPG terror group in eastern Syria, which serves as the partnered force for American Special Forces and U.S. Marines, that the United States military is preparing to immediately depart northeast Syria. There's around 2,000 U.S. troops in that area. Now, previously, the U.S. Secretary of Defense has said that the U.S. will remain in Syria until Daesh is defeated. We heard from President Trump recently as he tweeted that he believes that Daesh has been defeated. Others believe that there are still some Daesh pockets, remnants in the eastern Syrian desert. The U.S. has a string of over 20 bases throughout eastern Syria where its 2,000 troops are based. That's been a major point of friction between Ankara and Washington, as President Trump held a phone call a few days ago with President Erdogan, where the Turkish leader made it very clear to President Trump that Turkey has major concerns with the U.S. continuing to arm and train the YPG terror group, the affiliate of the PKK terror entity. So now it seems that based on these reports to the U.S. media from anonymous Pentagon officials, Washington may be making a major turn in Syria, which will certainly have an impact whether on the fight against Daesh and on the fight against the PKK terror group's Syrian affiliate, the YPG, as Turkey readies its forces for what could be an eventual operation east of the Euphrates River.
Yeah, and that operation was causing some friction with the US. How is this going to affect that operation against the YPG if the US troops withdraw?
Well, if U.S. forces do immediately withdraw in the near future, that certainly seems to give a green light to Turkey's forces and Turkey's military forces on the ground alongside the Free Syrian Army allies to go ahead with that operation. A major point of contention was the fact that U.S. forces in northeast Syria had established a string of outposts that more or less served as a blocking pattern for the YPG, with the U.S. forces and the U.S. military gone from northeast Syria. It gives Turkey a much freer hand.
Ubay, thank you. Ubay Shabandar in Istanbul there, and we will be getting live reaction from Washington on this story a little later on in the programme.